Guys, it's Katherine. I can feel you guys just dying for the insider movies, for The Fugitive, and for Clear and Present Danger. And so it's like, okay, I was able to get out of bed a little bit today, and I was like, oh, I'll do it. So let's make a deal. Let's do a deal, you guys. So let's strike up a deal between you guys and I. I will do a movie today. Let's do The Fugitive today, and I'll upload that, and then I'll upload a separate one tomorrow for like Clear and Present Danger and for Air Force One, and then you guys will put up with that, so that my health is preserved. So let's make that deal. I know you guys will make that deal with me. So let's do The Fugitive real quick. So, and I thank you guys that you guys really want to hear from me so badly. That means a lot to me. It really does. So, and I was like, wow, I did a really good job on makeup today. So I kind of feel pretty. It's amazing to feel pretty when you feel sick. So I'm kind of grateful, you guys. I wanted it so badly. So let's do it. So The Fugitive, okay, the Harrison Ford movies, you guys have no idea what a big star he was. I mean, he was already big because of playing Han Solo in Star Wars. I mean, that really rocketed him up, but it's not just that. I mean, he did a number of other movies. Han Solo was not his first movie, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I think that was the one. No, oh my gosh, I got that so wrong. Scratch that. See, this is why I don't do when I'm sick. So, but there is another famous one that we will be doing. There's this huge classic that he did. I just always see him driving in that blue car down the street. It's just amazing. But you film school students, you guys should know it. So go find it. And maybe your teachers will give you a candy for actually getting it first, being the first one. If you know it, you deserve a medal, because most people don't know it today. So anyway, it's on the tip of my tongue, sorry. So anyway, he was big in that, and then he did Star Wars, and then he did Indiana Jones, and that just took, like, I mean, Spielberg was big because of Jaws and everything in E.T., but Indiana Jones, oh my gosh, Indiana Jones and Harrison Ford, that brought trilogies. Like, that was it. Trilogies became a huge thing. And so he was big, but then he really matured into the Jack Ryan roles. And what you're seeing in these movies in the 90s with the Jack Ryan roles, with like Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger, and even Air Force One, which isn't a Jack Ryan role. He's the president. He plays the president of the United States in Air Force One, which is how everyone learned what Air Force One was. No one knew what that was. But he played these much more mature roles, and it kind of like set the stage for Independence Day to come out with Will Smith. And, oh God, I'm doing all the movies. Oh, well, I guess this will just be the whole thing. So, so much for the deal, right? So, so anyway, he definitely like came to this maturation, and we haven't really had a film star like him. I mean, there's been Clooney, but he kind of set the stage for what happened in Independence Day when we had the president in that one. But Harrison Ford was our first president, and a lot of people, like, until Independence Day, we thought of Harrison Ford kind of as our celebrity president. And that happened until, I mean, he was just the biggest. I mean, there was no one else who played roles like him. And it's kind of funny because I was watching it and I was like, oh my gosh, did I learn from these movies how to be boss? Like, did I learn those rules? Like, did I learn how to fight from these roles? It is certain generations molded. Like, these are the movies that were rented over and over again, played over and over again. Homes, they're played over and over again in not just my home, but my friends' homes and my extended family's homes. And when we go for Christmas or whatever at another family's homes, they would be played. And they impacted the culture. And that's why I'm so shocked that Air Force One isn't being released. Remember how I said that remember how I said that I really couldn't believe that there are some movies that aren't actually available out there? I think it might be available on Google Play, but that's it. Like, it's not available on anything else. Like, I can't get over it. I just can't. I can't even believe that. Because it's the biggest. It's the biggest of them all. Of all of the, like, the 90s movies of that era of, like, the intelligence. That's his intelligence era movies. And then came The Fugitive. And it was supposed to be like a Harrison Ford driven movie where you went to a Harrison Ford movie, everyone went, it would be a big seller. And what happened with The Fugitive is that Tommy Lee Jones, who had played a character, he had always been a character actor, he just took that movie. He did The Fugitive, and he was a breakout star in that movie. Broke out that star, and from then on, he was leading man, and that is why you need to know The Fugitive, because it was supposed to be a Harrison Ford movie, and Tommy Lee Jones overshadowed Harrison Ford. Even though Harrison Ford did a great job, it's a phenomenal movie, and it played forever. That movie would not go away. Not only that, but Tommy Lee Jones nominated for an Oscar for that film. I mean, that wasn't supposed to be, like, back then, films like that weren't nominated for Oscars. Go check the 90s. I've told you to do that before. I mean, there are serious films nominated for Oscars. And here, Tommy Lee Jones was being nominated for just, like, what was supposed to be, like, a popular action film. And instead, here he is, you know, play a character actor, suddenly elevated, and he became, and he wasn't supposed to be some model-looking, handsome Mel Gibson back then. Mel Gibson was big before, you know, we had a huge change in basically free speech. And there's just been a whole, it's been very, very interesting. Not saying that I'm defending Mel Gibson and the things that he said, but I find it interesting. I feel there's just been a lot going on, and you guys have seen, please go on my Twitter and see what I've been sharing. I've been sharing a lot of links, and I'm not going to lie, I have been scared as heck to share those links. I have been scared, and what's interesting is that I left TV and cable because I didn't like the bullying and harassment that was going on, because the way it works is that, oh boy, I'm getting into that, and I will do a video on that. I'm going to go against my fear and actually do a video on it. I promise that I will when I'm feeling better. The makeup is so good because I really feel like crap. Oh, you guys are so great. You saw that last video that I did on how to love the chronically ill. And people were like, oh my God, she's going to die. And I was like, but that's me on a good day. Like, I just didn't have the energy to put on makeup, you guys. Like, like that's me on a good day. I was able to see the sunset. No, I'm getting stuff on my teeth. I better go. Hold on. Excuse me just a moment. I can't edit this. I got to get this up to you. So, oh well. You're going to have to deal with lipstick on my teeth and lip gloss on my teeth. I cannot. It's the bane of my existence. Bane of my existence is lip gloss. My husband told me that. He's just like, honey, that's just your thing. Lip gloss on your teeth. Just like lipstick on your teeth is just your thing. And I will accept that. All right, so I'm at 8 minutes, and this will never upload in time for you to see it, but you need to know The Fugitive. Watch The Fugitive first, then watch the other movies. What I really love about these movies, oh, and then Harrison Ford, why isn't he big anymore? Because he went and left his wife and 5 kids. His wife, who got him where he was, because behind every great man, no matter what they tell you, behind every great man is a great woman. He left his wife and 5 children for Ally McBeal. She was just like the hot number of the minute, and he just left her, and he regretted it later. And I have a lot to say about that, but he regretted it later. And the whole nation just, it was like watching a divorce. And he sprung it on her. He did not do it nicely. It was like the Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman divorce. He just like, it was not pretty. It was brutal. It was brutal. And we were all just like, but you're our dad. Like, it just was awful. And that was it. I mean, he couldn't sell a movie after that. And that's what happened. So, there you go. There's the whole 9 yards. And enjoy Tommy Lee Jones and enjoy The Fugitive. Watch that first. Then watch Clear and Present Danger if you can't find Air Force One. And enjoy, if you can find Air Force One, enjoy The Bad Guy, because he's one of my favorite actors of all time, and I am too sick to remember anybody's name, which is why I should go. And I love you guys, and I'm glad that I was able to give you this much. And in exchange for you giving you this horrible rendition of Insider Movies, I am asking that you give me grace, because I am very, very sick, and I'll probably pass out after this. My recovery is not going well. It turns out it actually takes 2 months to recover. 2 months to recover from this thing. Yeah, I found that out a little bit after taping my New Year's. So, yeah. Which is not a bad thing, but there are going to be ups and there are going to be downs, and I'm in the middle of a really, really bad down. So, thank you for being gracious, and I love you so much. And thank you for giving me the motivation to put on some lip gloss on my teeth. All right, bye, you guys. I better upload this now, because with my internet speed, you know it'll take like 3 hours. All right, bye.